Hey everyone, buckle in because this is one of those stories where your gut tells you something's wrong, but your heart really wants to believe the best in someone, until they completely prove you wrong. So, let me tell you about the night I found out my boyfriend was lying to me, and trust me, I wasn't even looking for proof, it basically slapped me in the face. So, for context, my boyfriend and I have been together for almost a year. Not super long, but long enough that I thought I could trust him. Let's call him Jake. We met through mutual friends. He seemed sweet, charming, maybe a little too charming looking back on it. But I ignored the tiny red flags because, honestly, I thought I was overthinking everything. Fast forward to last week. Jake and I had plans to hang out Friday night. Nothing fancy, just movies, snacks, the usual. But around noon, he texts me saying he's feeling sick. He's got a headache, sore throat, says he barely slept. He's totally wiped out and just needs to rest. I told him I could bring him soup, medicine, whatever he needed. But he immediately shuts that down, saying he doesn't want me to catch whatever he has. He just wants to be alone and sleep it off. And honestly, that didn't seem weird. I figured, hey, people get sick, right? I believed him. So I canceled my own plans, literally told my friends I wasn't going out because I wanted to stay home, relax, and keep my phone close in case Jake needed anything. But here's the thing. Around 9 p.m., my best friend Rachel calls me. She's at this party, huge house party across town. She's been wanting me to go, says tons of people from our high school are there, good music, free drinks, whatever. At first, I say no. I wasn't really feeling social, plus Jake's supposedly at home sick. But Rachel keeps pushing, saying I need to get out of the house, have some fun. Eventually, I cave. I figure, hey, Jake's asleep anyway, and sitting at home worrying isn't going to magically make him feel better. So I get ready and head over to the party. The house is packed, music blasting, people everywhere, the typical college party chaos. I'm only there for maybe 10 minutes when I spot someone who looks way too familiar. Standing by the bar, drink in hand, laughing like he hasn't been sick all day, is Jake. At first, my brain literally refuses to process it. I'm thinking there's no way. Maybe I'm seeing things, maybe it's someone who looks like him. But nope. It's him. My sick boyfriend. Not only is he completely fine, but he's got his arm around another girl. And they're close. Not just friendly close, like, his hands on her waist, she's giggling, practically leaning into him. I freeze. My heart's racing, I feel like I can't breathe. And in that moment, all those tiny red flags I ignored? They're basically waving in my face. Jake notices me. His whole face changes. He goes pale, stares like he's seen a ghost. He starts walking toward me, mumbling something like, "It's not what it looks like." Classic, right? I don't even know what to say. I just stand there, staring at him, at the girl next to him who now looks super confused. He keeps talking, saying he meant to tell me, he didn't want to upset me, that it was last minute and he only came out to support a friend. Meanwhile, I'm thinking, if you're so sick you can't hang out with your girlfriend, you probably shouldn't be partying with your arm around another girl. I didn't cause a scene. I didn't yell. I just turned around and left. Since then, Jake's been blowing up my phone. Calls, texts, voice messages. He's trying to explain, saying I misunderstood everything. That the girl's just a friend and he didn't want me to worry. But honestly? You don't accidentally end up at a party, with a drink in your hand, flirting with another girl, when you told your girlfriend you're too sick to even see her. It's not adding up. And honestly, I don't think I even need an explanation anymore. The trust is gone. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I haven't responded to him. I've just been sitting with my thoughts, wondering how many other times he's lied, and how long I've been ignoring the signs. I guess I just wanted to share this because, I don't know, has anyone else dealt with something like this? Am I overreacting? Or is this one of those moments where your gut was right the whole time? Update 2. So I left the party. Didn't cause a scene, didn't yell, I just walked out. The entire Uber ride home, my phone starts blowing up. First, it's texts like, "Babe, wait, I can explain. It's not what it looked like. Please answer." Then come the calls. I ignore them. My best friend Rachel's texting too. She's still at the party, saying Jake looks freaked out and the girl he was with has no clue who I am. Apparently, he told her he was single. Yeah, let that sink in. Later that night, Jake sends this long, dramatic paragraph. Saying he didn't mean to hurt me, that it was all a misunderstanding, and he only went to the party because his friend begged him. Oh, and apparently he just forgot to tell me he was feeling better, but somehow forgot to mention the girl sitting in his lap too. His biggest defense? We weren't doing anything wrong. You're overthinking. She's just a friend. Classic. The next day, mutual friends start reaching out. Some saying I should hear him out, others telling me they always had a weird feeling about Jake but didn't want to say anything. Turns out, this isn't the first time his stories didn't add up. There were rumors. Little things I brushed off, late replies, last-minute cancelled plans, vague answers. Looking back, it was all there. I just didn't want to see it. A few days go by, I ignore every call. Finally, Jake shows up at my place. Shows up with flowers, a handwritten letter, the whole fake romantic guilt trip. He stands at my door, practically begging for another chance. Says he panicked, that he didn't know how to tell me he was feeling better, and he didn't want to make me jealous. But let's be real, if you have to hide your night out and flirt with other girls, you already know you're in the wrong. I told him I needed space. And honestly, that space might last forever. So yeah, that's where things stand. Haven't decided 100% what I'm gonna do yet, but trust? It's pretty much gone. Have you ever dealt with something like this? Let me know in the comments, should I give him a chance to explain, or walk away for good? Because right now, I'm leaning toward walking away.